In this video, we're gonna try out Genting Palace at Resorts World in 2025 with a special guest.
Hello.
Miss Danny 702.
Hi.
Next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series. We're continuing on with our Resorts World restaurant food tour video series. And today we're gonna have our first official collab with Danny 702.
I know, I'm excited. Our first official, but we've hung out before.
Yeah, we've seen you at Pop Stroke and we hung out at the Elvis's brother event and that was fun. Today we actually get to hang out with Danny and try out Genting Palace. Not Genting, guys. Everybody says Genting, but it's Genting.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have a really popular seafood buffet from Thursday to Sunday.
Nice.
And they also have an extended menu as well. And we're gonna try that all out. Are you excited to try it?
I'm very excited. I did look at the menu a little bit and it looks very fancy.
It does. It looks like we're dressed to impress.
I had to, yeah.
And it's cold outside.
Yes.
It's freezing. So like,
very cold.
Honestly, like this, I'm not going outside. Luckily, I'm staying here. We're not going outside.
It's true.
But let's hit up Genting Palace with Danny 702. Make sure you follow her. All right, first thing on the buffet is their Pacific oysters. Nice big oysters here. Then you have the cocktail prawns and the snow crab leg, as well as their scallops and whelks. This is their fruit platter. Really nice and organized. And then you have cocktail sauce, mignonette sauce, and green goddess. Here in the middle, you have the Westlake style minced beef soup. Thank you. Looks amazing. And this is the braised beef brisket. It's got shellfish in it. Oh, amazing. This is their steer broccoli with fish cake and Chinese sausage. You got the green mussel with black bean sauce. Oh, I love mussels. And next up is the General Tso's chicken with sesame and ooh, some nice peppers in there. The wok fried seafood noodle and shrimp fried rice. Second to last, you have the crab meat dumpling with chives, and it's also got shellfish. Beautiful. And over here is the final main event. The main course is the Peking duck. It has shellfish and oyster sauce. You got pork belly as well. And then you have your butterfly buns, beautiful butterfly buns, and the hoisin sauce to top it off. And then all the other greens down here. We just got sat down here in the corner right next to the buffet, and I can already see the Peking duck peeking.
It's peeking.
It's peeking right at us right now. And it's a really nice ambiance. It's not too dim, but it's not too bright. You got a lot of golds, a lot of creams, and you see the fancy schmancy silverware here.
And fine china.
So you're gonna wanna dress up. No flip-flops, no shorts, no hats. I put on the blue light eyeglasses so I look a little more sophisticated, if that's even possible.
You look great.
Thank you.
I was saying earlier, we were kind of matching here.
Yeah, we didn't even plan it.
No.
We're just like, it's a 27-degree night in Vegas, so it's kind of cold.
It is cold.
We're gonna do a little bit of both. $68 for a buffet.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that. But we're also gonna get a couple of maybe appetizer plates or entrees and give you a little bit of both of Genting Palace.
Okay.
So you excited?
I'm very excited. Yeah,
Let's
I
do
think
it.
it's really nice in here. I like that the music's not super loud and it's not crammed in booths that you normally would get at the buffet. So it's nice and comfortable.
When me and Danny sat down, we were like opposite sides of the booth. We're like, I think we need to sit next to each other, like a little closer here because
we're not in frame.
It's so big.
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out.
Do it.
First dish of the night, hot and sour soup. I love myself some hot and sour soup, and it's 27 degrees out. We gotta.
Very fitting.
And I like how they have the cover up top because it keeps it nice and hot and warm. Because camera usually eats first.
Always.
Because we had to get the picture of it first. So it's gonna be nice and warm for us for the initial. So let's do it.
Shall we?
Let's lift the lid. All right, let's try it out.
All right.
What's funny is I'm a lefty, so then our elbows are gonna be like,
oh,
good thing we have a lot of room here.
Didn't notice. All right, cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Right off the bat, I could taste the chili oil.
that's a nice spice.
Very nice spice. It's not overbearingly
No.
spicy, but you also got the tofu, the egg drop, and the mushrooms, chives.
A lot of different ingredients in here.
It's a plethora. A plethora of soup.
Nice start.
Very nice start. So we ordered this from the actual menu. And we're gonna show you guys some things from the menu. And since we give you the tour of the actual buffet, we'll try that out next. Yum. I went with the Resorts World signature cocktail to start. This is the Rule the World. It's got Roku Gin, Churro Aloe, I hope I'm saying that right, dragon fruit, ginger syrup, and lime. What did you get?
I got a mocktail and it was called the Lady in Red. I don't remember everything that's on it, but the passion fruit was definitely what I wanted to order. I like the passion fruit flavor. And then it also had chrysanthemum, which is hard to say, but I've never had that in a drink. Had to say it a few times.
Nice, so she got the mocktail and we both got pinkish drinks. So
Yes, and I already
cheers.
had some, so I apologize, but cheers.
No worries. I do that all the time. Oh, wow.
Good.
That's how pink would taste like. Dragon fruity. I used to get a dragon fruit drink at Starbucks. It's like this, but with the really nice Japanese Roku Gin.
Yum.
All right, let's hit the buffet.
I'm excited.
We're dual collabing in this video, so if you want to see Danny's thoughts on her side of the dishes in the buffet, make sure you check out her video. I'll link it down below. I'm just gonna go down the line of the buffet, or maybe in the middle we'll order some of the entrees and stuff, but I have to go with the oyster because I'm an oyster guy, and I put a little bit of that vinegar sauce in there. That vinegar sauce is nice, but I can't go straight with the seafood, so I'm glad I got the short rib here. Wow. Nice and soft. You also got some potatoes. When I say soft, it's soft. Amazing. The mushrooms. So good. And then we got some of the shrimp right here. And the shrimp cocktail sauce, we got a little bit of it. Nice and fresh. I'm looking at the scallop shell right here. We'll get into the scallop shell. Wow, scallop is really like nice and light. Usually scallops are kind of like rubbery. This is not, and I know a lot of people don't like broccoli, but I'm a broccoli fan, so. If you guys seen me in other videos, I don't know how to crack these crab legs, but they're already done for you. So they slide right off. They basically cut it right in half. That's a tasty crab leg. You got a lot of salt in it, but you can also put some lime on there to add some zestiness to it. Yum. This is a good first round. I think we're gonna have to complement this with an entree. All right, you're off to round 2. But how was your round 1?
I really liked it. I think everything tasted very fresh. A lot of items that I wasn't really familiar with, but were really good, surprisingly good to me. I think my favorite thing were the crab legs. Those were bomb. Could use some butter.
Already prepared for us. Before we check out some more of the entrees, we're gonna do the buffet round 2. I got the green goddess and I put it in the oyster because I wanted to see how the green goddess sauce is, and the oyster was just phenomenal. Oh yeah, that green goddess sauce is...
That's the move.
That's worth the slurp. And I got some pork belly too. That's right next to the Peking duck. Peking duck, Peking duck. I'm always gonna say it both ways, sorry. That's just how I am. I think it's Peking duck actually. Nice crisp on the skin. But wow, that's phenomenal. Get some of this orange chicken. I even got it with the chili, so I might as well have the chili with it. So pray for me, guys.
Oh,
Let me see a little bit of it, Danny.
do it.
That is some classy orange chicken. That is not Panda Express. That is classy orange chicken. And here's the Peking duck. Got some hoisin sauce, so you can make a bao bun out of it, but I actually just like popping these Peking ducks. Yeah, she got a little bao bun, which is really good. but I just like eating the Peking duck like straight with just the hoisin sauce. It's so good. And the thin skin on it. And then finally, I know you're like, Jaycation, use chopsticks, but sorry, I'm gonna use the fork. Crab meat dumpling, yes please. And finally, some mussels. Mussels are good, but I feel like mussels, there's nothing you can do to really improve mussels. So mussels are gonna be pretty much the same, but it's good. Thumbs up. I had to get round 2 of drink. So first one was a cocktail, second round is gonna be a beer. They really have great Chinese beer selection here. This is the Lucky Buddha, really nice green Buddha looking glass. And this is nicely poured into this glass. Yum. Usually get Tsingtao, but I needed to try something new. So Lucky Buddha, really good here on the menu. So I got the Malaysia style Kway Tao, and that's Chinese sausage, shrimp, bean sprout, green chive, and crispy pork. I actually love over at Famous Food Street Eats, they have Google Man, the Haikinan noodles and the Singaporean style noodles, but they're not open all the time. So when I saw that they had it here, we had to try it out. That's really tasty noodles right there. And I had to get the Peking duck with the bao buns, put the hoisin sauce in it. I had the first round just the Peking duck itself, but now it's taco time. Melt in your mouth goodness. That's a thumbs up. Danny, round 2 of your plate. What did you think?
Everything is really, really good. I liked Peking duck the most, for sure. Very tender and juicy. And they made that little sandwich for taco also for me, and I really enjoyed that.
And you ordered an entree. You haven't tried it yet. What did you get?
I ordered their orange chicken. It's a different version of it, not something that we're used to, like Panda Express or anything like that. But it has a orange sauce and also sesame on it. And it looks good. It looks very tangy.
Very tangy, sweet, and then it comes with nice oranges slices.
Yeah.
Every other chicken.
It looks, and they poured it right in front of us. That was really nice. The service has been excellent.
Yeah, like when we come back from the buffet, our napkins are always folded.
Yeah, they are. So it's got a nice glaze on top of it. And what I like is that it's mostly grilled chicken, and then the crispiness is on just the top layer, so it's not completely deep fried, which is nice. But mostly grilled chicken. And it's very, very tangy, a little sweet, but mostly tangy or citrusy. It's good though.
Nice. All right, Danny, this has been a very fun collab.
Yeah, a very yummy collab.
Yeah, yeah. And I was telling her, I was like, this is like very formal. I was like, I see us hanging out like a more casual setting, like, you know, at a fun bar, the Arts District or something like that. So one of these days we'll do that.
Let's go.
They do have a nice dessert menu. I went with the chai tea creme brulee, whipped cream, and seasonal berries, and then that actually looks like dice.
It does.
It looks like dice. Maybe it's the Tsingtao.
No, it looks like a dice.
And I already know what you guys are gonna comment. You're like Tsingtao and a creme brulee, but that's what it goes with.
A dessert beer.
Dessert beer. And what did you get?
I got something that was hard to pronounce, and I think it's pronounced Paris Brest. And it has caramel butter, it's got sweet potato cream, whipped cream, candy nuts, and also another thing that's really hard to pronounce. The waiter said he thinks it's petite chaud.
I would have just called it Paris Brest.
No S in that. It looks like a bagel.
It does look like a bagel. I was like, that's cream cheese. They're like, it does look like a bagel, but it's really sweet.
Ooh.
I guess we'll see. All right, bon appetit.
Cheers.
Oh, okay. The creme brulee doesn't really have a crack like it usually does.
Right.
It's more just like, you go through it, it's
Not so
gooey.
crispy.
It's not crispy, yeah. It's gooey up top. It looks crispy, but it's not.
It does.
It's like you're slicing
There
up
we
a
go.
salmon bagel right now.
I
It's
know
not a
it.
salmon bagel.
I thought it was gonna be softer, but it definitely needed that knife to cut through it. Ooh.
Cheers. Bottoms up.
It looks flaky. It looks like there's layers in there. And I see I'm gonna need a little bit more whipped cream with that. The sweet potato stands out a lot.
Does it?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool. I like that, because I like sweet potato. I've been making that kind of often at home. And then you do get a little bit of caramel, and not as hard when you bite into it. When I was cutting it, it felt like it was going to be a little bit harder or tougher, but it's nice. It's soft.
The consistency is different of this, but it's a good thing. It's a different type of consistency. Usually the creme in the bottom is a little softer.
Right.
This is, I'm not even gonna say jelly, that's a bad word, but it's good. It's just different. It's a more solid consistency.
Can you taste the chai?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's not like that usual French vanilla you would get. It's definitely a chai, a dirty chai, I guess you could say.
This is my chocolate. Ooh.
I already know the comments. You guys are like, Jaycation's gonna have a hard time because he's drinking Tsingtao and eating a creme brulee, but what are you gonna do about it?
When you drink beers, what kind of beers do you normally go for?
You know, I've actually laid off beers
Oh, okay.
over the last year, but I've been more of a Pilsner lager guy. I do like hazies, but I don't drink them as much as I used to.
You're
More-
saying you do more gin?
actually more seltzers nowadays.
Oh.
So more seltzers than beer. Gin on occasion, but seltzers for sure. I tried to not drink seltzers at first, and then I got suckered in.
Who cannot have a seltzer? Especially in Las Vegas, because Las Vegas is so hot. But sometimes a beer, to me, just feels hotter, but a seltzer is refreshing with the bubbles, of course.
And on the strip, if you go to ABC stores or CVS, you can get a high noon or a neutral.
Cheaper option.
A Truly, and they're only like $3.99. And I was like, okay, that beats the $22 gin and tonic at a hotel bar.
For sure.
Not that a $22 gin and tonic is tasty, but not all the time, you know what I mean? Very good. All right. We're gonna enjoy this off camera and we'll finish off the video. They are so amazing here. On the way out, they gave us sesame balls, nice cellophane, great compliments of the chef.
Very accommodating. That was amazing.
It's nice.
Really great experience.
Well, Danny, thank you so much for coming out tonight. I know it's a weeknight.
Thank you.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was great. The buffet, wow.
Yeah.
That was like, they lay it all out for you. The crab legs, cut it in half, amazing.
Yes.
I know you didn't have oysters, but the oysters were chef's kiss.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
And the Peking duck, sorry, melt in your mouth goodness. Loved it.
Yeah.
How about you? What was your highlights?
I would say probably the same. I did like the crab legs, very easy to eat, and then the Peking duck I've never had before, so that was really great. I think overall for me, the experience was amazing, and the service is what really put it on top for me.
Yeah.
It was a really amazing service, great hospitality. All of our servers were just on top of it. Like you said, whenever you'd come back to the table, the napkins were folded again.
And brand new utensils. We'd never even ask for the utensils. They're like clean when you get back from the buffet.
Magic.
And yeah, wow. And Ching was super nice, so shout out to her.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely check it out. $68 for the buffet, and then you could also order a la carte from the menu. The menu's just as good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Danny. Thanks for coming out.
so much.
And subscribe to her channel. We're definitely gonna do another video somewhere else.
Yes.
More chill.
Yeah. We'll go to the Arts District or downtown.
Or downtown Fremont.
I mean, it's Vegas,
When
baby.
it's not 27 degrees either. It's 27 degrees. We're staying in the warmth. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out her channel. And we'll see you in the next one. Shout out to Resorts World for being so amazing this week. I've been covering them for the last 4 years, and they're just always been great. Thank you so much. All right, Danny. Until the next one, stay traveling. Las Vegas. Let's go.